Hey y'all, today I want to talk about an issue from Jonathan Hickman's X-Men that really impacted me, and that's going to be issue number 4, Global Economics. In this issue, Professor X, Magneto, and Apocalypse go to a United Nations meeting to talk about the geopolitical implications of the mutant nation state of Krakoa, and Magneto has a line about the structures of Western civilization that holds a lot of weight when reading them. Magneto says, "I've seen what you do here. Leverage people with debt. Make them pay debt to be healthy and whole. Make them pay to be educated. Make them pay you interest so they can have a place to live. Then, when you own them, you control them. I've seen what you do, and now we will do the same." And this line hits particularly hard when thinking about it in context to the United States, a country where the average household debt is $100,000 and 38 million people live below the poverty line, a country where access to basic things like healthcare is so difficult to attain that almost half the population can't afford to go to the doctor, a country where the idea of housing doesn't come as a human right, and 2.16 million people struggle to make rent every day. Think about what Magneto just said in context to all of these facts, and his words hold a lot of weight to them. And it's even more interesting when thinking about how the framework of a capitalist society holds people back in the United States by causing economic anxiety, and comparing that to what's going on in Krakoa. Krakoa is a society without currency. Value is not derived by capital. Basic wants and needs are provided to all of its citizens. And the quality of life is quite frankly incredible. And that's because people don't have to care about these things like debt, economic stability, cost of living, and access to healthcare. There is simply the idea that you provide what you can for the community, and the community will provide what it can back to you. This is an erasure of the individualistic Western mindset, and is a beautiful example of collectivism. You see, I personally believe that in the United States, the majority of our anxieties and stressors come from materialistic conditions. We are under constant stress because the framework of our society requires us to provide capital value to it at all times. And the second we stop doing that, we are no longer a useful cog in the machine. Simply put, everyone's got bills to pay, but no one likes paying bills. Krakoa is a sharp contrast to that reality, because Krakoans don't need to worry about the economic anxieties we suffer from every day. And it's really interesting that the way to frame the solution of this issue in context of the X-Men isn't to usher in a type of reform to the framework of capitalism that operates daily. It is to simply raise it to the ground and rebuild something new, something not focused on the individualistic capital mindset, but a community collectivist effort in which everyone can prosper. And to me, this is a really interesting thought experiment that I just can't stop thinking about, and one of the reasons why I love Krakoa as a concept. As a nation state, Krakoa highlights the issues of Western neoliberal ontology that consistently holds us back as individuals. And thinking about what Magneto says at the beginning of this issue serves as a pretty poignant statement as to what's wrong with society today. But that's just my opinion. Have y'all read this issue? What do you think of it? Let me know down below. As always, hope y'all enjoyed. Thanks for watching.